Changing lives in America. Changing lives in America. Changing lives in America.
Stealing so I can eat.
It was very violent.
Beat with a hoe, with a shovel.
Out of control.
He was a very close family friend.
You know, it seemed like it was never gonna stop.
These innocent children do not deserve to have any kind of terrible things happening to them. It just breaks my heart to see it.
Is that an exaggeration of the kinds of things that take place as far as your practice is concerned, things you've seen among your therapists?
Unfortunately, no. It's fairly consistent, maybe mild in comparison to some of the stories that we've heard.
I was beat with a hoe, with a shovel. I was locked in hot cars. I was kicked. I was stomped. I had my head held in the toilet till I almost drowned.
She hit me with the shoe. She was hitting me with the shoe. And you know, when you get me a whooping, it seems like it's a turn.
You don't have a stopwatch going, right?
We are using, therapy models that have been put through research of comparison to see under certain conditions that these truly are effective, that they work, that they reduce the problems that we've identified, that they improve lives, behaviors of children and families.
I was about 6 years old. I was sexually assaulted, violently sexually assaulted by two teenage boys in my neighborhood.
Cocaine and alcohol is when my mother was like, I thought she was evil.
Kind of out of control.
Out of control. And that's when she beat me with an extension cord.
Oh, wow.
And I had that mark on my body, oh my God, for like years. Yeah, it was a mark right on my thigh. It looked like a plug.
How do we get parents to like the child who they care for? And how do we get a child to like and enjoy and appreciate the parent who takes care of them?
I was very shocked because the person who did this to her, he was a very close family friend.
I kept it a secret for 2 years.
And I thought I was the only one in my family who would have really experienced this.
Early on, throughout a child's life, their brain is developing, and the brain develops in order to adapt to the environment. So if the child is in a very maladaptive, violent environment, the brain's going to develop in a way that is going to help protect that child. And those early relationships, if they're violent or neglectful, can really have an impact on the child's self-esteem and on the way they relate to others throughout their lives.
We help them to identify how their thoughts, their feelings, and their behaviors are related to one another. If you can control the way you're thinking about things or make your thoughts more positive, that it can directly impact how you're feeling and how you behave.
This is a real issue. People are affected in ways that are very deep, not only the victims, but also the perpetrators.
That it's a multifaceted issue. We need to look at the root causes of these issues in order to prevent them.